And good evening. Happy Friday, one and all. How the heck are ya? JR here, coming to you live once again from southern Minnesota. Very frigid, very cold. What the hell is going on with these lights? Oh my God, man. I think I messed up with the studio lights here, so let's see here. Hold on a second. Something's wrong with this stuff. Hold on. Good God, man. I did the one thing you should never, ever do before going live. I had an update, software update that popped up on the screen, and I clicked, yeah, update now, and it messed everything up. So let that be a lesson to you. It's got this whole list of things. I didn't even read through it, like all the stuff they fixed, all the new features, everything. I just hit, yeah, update now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And obviously it broke a bunch of stuff in the process. So before I go blind, I need to turn down that studio light. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was going blind with those lights. Oh my God. I suppose I could have just turned them down. I just like turn them off. Shut them off. Oh. So how the heck are you guys doing? It's a Friday night. Welcome to the late night. Well, although it's not that late, but the late night chill and chat. What was I going to say? I don't even remember what the hell I was going to say now, but whatever. Anyway, how do you like the new hat? One of many. I was helping out a relative. One of my relatives had, I think it's esophageal cancer, and his mom was raising funds and stuff like that. And so, yeah, absolutely, we pitched in, and they sent us this hat. Fire department that he works for. So, yeah, so I'm sporting a new hat for this live stream anyway. But, yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. Happy Friday again to you, and I hope everything is going well with you guys. Hopefully, the start of this live stream isn't a sign of what's to come. So hopefully everything will be just fine from this point onward. I already see that the alerts are working, which is good. The background music is working. So you probably noticed, for those of you who weren't around during the week when I tested a couple of times, the kind of the new look and feel. So for the late night chill and chats and stuff, this is going to be the new, whatever you want to call it, the new layout. With the new background, with the new alerts, with the new chat, with the new camera angles, with the new everything, the alerts, everything. So, and then for the coffee shop podcast, that will be, some of you may have already seen it. That's more of that high-techy, cybernetic year, whatever it was, 2077, futuristic look of a city and stuff like that from top bottom. Same thing, all new alerts, new overlays, new widgets, new everything. So, but the late night chill and chats, that's this one. So let me know what you think. Looks pretty cool, I think. It's got kind of that the Mayan calendar kind of background look. And I've got the hardcore heavy metal to at the beginning and at the end. And then in the middle is the modern classical, I think they call it epic, or modern, epic, classical, whatever. And definitely a good one for just chilling out, hanging out, drinking some coffee, winding down from this crazy week. I don't know where you guys are from, but here in Minnesota, we got this 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, who knows how long it's going to be, of this Arctic blast. Still, you guys can go back years, and I keep predicting every year, and it just keeps getting longer and longer and longer, that we're up for a new ice age. So that's my prediction. Now, of course, these things take whatever, hundreds, even thousands of years to play out. But every year, man, it keeps getting colder and colder and colder for longer and longer and longer. It's snowing in Texas. I mean, come on. What the hell's going on here? Some people are like, it's the end of the world. It's no big deal. No. My prediction is not the apocalypse, but the next ice age. So we're overdue. So here it comes. But anyway, yeah, it's, I think today's high where I'm at was, I think 8 below 0, and that's in Fahrenheit. With a wind chill of, God, it had to have been like 20, 30 below 0. So I went out into the garage, I grabbed 2 little tools, and I saw all of the windshield washer fluid that usually goes in your car frozen solid, like a brick, just a brick of ice. I'm like, what the hell? I thought, I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's alcohol or if it's, what is it, that stuff, the glass cleaner shit they put in, ammonia. I didn't know any of that stuff froze, but apparently it does. I mean, it was rock hard. I mean, it was a block of ice. So, yeah. We went over to, what did we do today? We had, my dad did the post office run. I went over to Walgreens and picked up meds and different stuff. And yeah, the windshield fluid wasn't working. I'm like, oh, what the hell? It must be like the little sprayers are probably frozen. No. The reservoir that holds all of the windshield washer fluid was frozen solid. So, just insane, man. It's crazy. Anyhow. I should probably pull up the window with all the comments, huh? Since I did the update, it kind of turned all that stuff off. All right, let's see here. I don't need to know that I'm live. I already know that I'm live, so. And then I see that needs to be readjusted. Yeah. Hello, Twitchland. TGIF, everyone. Danelle, how the heck are you? Welcome back. Great to see you again. Happy Friday. Yeah, definitely. TGIF. Absolutely. I'm done. I'm done with this week. Oh my gosh. Sonia, how the heck are you? Handsome. Thank you. How can you tell? I got a hat on. I'm buried in all. Oh my God. There goes the camera. For the love of God. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. How you doing, Sonia? Happy Friday to you. Hope all is well with you. Bill, buddy, how you doing? I am doing well, thank you. Great to see you here, man. What do you guys think? I did the updates, and I just wanted to have a different, most of you probably weren't around during the week when I was testing it all out and stuff like that, but I just wanted, after 90 days of the same thing, because I just wanted a different look and feel for each one of the layouts and stuff like that. And like I say, the other one was just getting old. My main goal on Twitch was, since I included Twitch on the multi-stream, in addition to doing LinkedIn videos and YouTube videos and Facebook video live streams and all that, I included Twitch. I was talked into including Twitch. And my goal was to get at least 50 followers in 90 days, and otherwise, forget it. What's the sense, There's just so many different platforms, but anyway, so I figured, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot, and so I did, and just barely made it. I mean, I hit 48 after 90 days, and then and I kept popping back and forth, 48, 49, 48, 49, 48, 49, and after a couple of days more, finally hit that 50 mark, and now I'm cruising past it. So I figured, okay, we'll give it another 90 days. We'll see if we can hit 100 or 200 followers and build a small following on Twitch, in addition to the other platforms, because I'm way above that on the other platforms. The closest one would probably be Instagram. That one I hit 800 followers, so now I'm cruising past 800, which is shocking to me. But the other ones, not so much. 1,500 on Facebook, and I hit over 2,000 on LinkedIn, and the new one is YouTube. The new kid on the block is YouTube, and that is I've only got I think 20. I had, the last time we met last weekend, I think we had 13 subscribers, and now I've got 20. So I'm getting there. It just takes time to kind of build up these followings when you're doing live streaming, but we'll see how it goes. But like I say, I needed a change of pace. I needed to kind of change up the look and feel, and so I thought, I downloaded a number of different packages that you can edit and modify, make it your own kind of a thing. And I went through Nerd or Die, and they had some really awesome stuff there. So the Arcana package is this one here. That's the whole, that Mayan calendar kind of look and feel. Yeah, so it looks good. It's perfect for just chilling out. The music is perfect. I get all my music from Epidemic Sound, which is copyright-free material, even though I have on a regular basis people who try to claim that the music I'm using is theirs. And so they do a copyright takedown, and then I have to prove that I have a license to use the music, and so right away they're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. And so they put everything back up within a day. But man, what a pain in the ass, It's just, people just have to mess with you no matter what. So, but anyway. But yeah, I love the music. I love the backgrounds. I love the widgets. I love the alerts. Everything is great. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see. Get back to these comments over here. And yeah, Bill, it's great to see you, man. Glad you're here. Happy Friday to you as well. Danelle, yeah, I love it. Yep. Awesome. Very cool. Sonia, yep, agreed. You're awesome too, Sonia. I can remember in IGH when I was younger, it was damn cold. I remember snowmobiling to school because of all the snow. That's the one thing I remember just about everything about, grade school, junior high, high school, all that kind of stuff. High school might be a little cloudy there towards the end, but what I don't remember is weather. I just don't remember it being horrifically, cold or any of that kind of stuff. The only time I remember any of that stuff is when I was really young. So we're talking, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, that kind of stuff. When you're playing hockey outdoors. I remember it being very cold, and you having to go into the warming house, get warmed up, and then you run back out onto the rink, and it had to have been below zero many, many times, and that's the only time I ever remember that it's this cold. Other than that, in grade school, junior high, high school, I don't ever remember it being super, super cold or anything, but probably because I had more important things on my mind, like chasing girls or something. Who knows? Doing good, thanks. That's good. Good. What is Twitch? Good question. Wow. Twitch is just another platform. So, think of like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Twitch is just another platform. However, Twitch is more geared towards gaming, in my opinion. I know it's changed now. It's more live. It's a live streaming platform. That's the best way to put it. So, it's mainly gamers, but now they've opened it up, and you got podcasters like me. You've got just chatting categories and stuff, where it's like this, just one-on-one. So this live stream right now is going into Twitch. It's under the category of just chatting, and then tomorrow for the Coffee Shop podcast, that would go under the podcasting category. So it's just a live stream. So if I hooked up an Xbox here and I started playing, and I brought in the game on the screen and stuff and interacted with you guys and played the game at the same time, that's the gaming piece of Twitch. That's what they're really well known for. Tournaments, all that kind of stuff. But now, because of many reasons, because of competition, because of the economy, because of everything, they've opened it all up to just about every category there is, because they have to compete with the likes of YouTube, because YouTube and Facebook gaming is just exploding. And so yeah, naturally I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube. So I'm just making sure that I got all my bases covered. So I've got, there's a couple other platforms yet that I have not included, but for now, it's going to be LinkedIn. It's going to be Instagram as soon as they open up their doors. They are, after all, owned by Facebook. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Well, Twitter is Periscope. And I think I got my bases covered for now. So we'll see. But I can't handle doing all these platform things. And so what I did is I signed up with, and there's a number of different services, but I had signed up with Restream.io. And they basically restream a single source to all the platforms. So all I have to do is just stream into them. They take my stream and they put it out. Facebook business page, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch. So they do all the platform stuff for me. I don't have to worry about that. I can just stream to one source and that's it. So, but that's the long answer to your question. It's just another platform. That's the short answer. Yeah. Nice. It's always good for you. I hope it is. Hopefully. Love that I have always snowmobiled. Yeah. You'll need it. This year we've got what? I don't know if we've gotten more snow than normal, but I see people all the time snowmobiling. So, especially out here in the country, it's just they're everywhere. So, yeah, I wish I had a snowmobile myself, but I don't, unfortunately. Someday. You think you're gonna stick to Facebook? Yeah, I agree. I think at the end of the day, when I'm all done at the end of the year testing the different platforms, I have a funny feeling I'm just going to end up on Facebook. That's my prediction. Maybe YouTube, but not as likely. I like Facebook. I like the discoverability. I like the ease of use. I like that, everybody I know is here. It's a great place for live streaming. It's a great place for even gamers. That's their biggest, growth right now is the live streaming. And I can run my business page, my personal page, my live streams. I can do everything here. YouTube is more of just the video aspect of it. Even though they're considered social media, it's just video. It's either video on demand or live streaming, one of the two. So they're trying to get into the social media aspect of it with communities and all that kind of stuff. But, oh my God, how are you going to compete with Facebook? There's just no way. They should just stick to what they're good at and leave it at that. The rest of them, Twitter is going down the shithole. Everybody jumped ship out of there. They're struggling financially really bad now, and I don't know what they're going to do to dig themselves out. But they did it to themselves, in my opinion. And more than half of their members jumped ship, and they went to other platforms. And what are they going to do? It was that whole free speech thing, so I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do about that, but we'll see. They have to compete just like everybody else, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. Instagram, I think they got a good thing going. They are owned by Facebook, so I really think they should open up the multi-streaming thing, though. So, because right now they're hurting real big time when it comes to live streaming, and they can't figure it out. And everybody's telling them how to figure it out. You open it up to multi-streaming, so that everybody can include Instagram. But right now it's against their terms of service. So I do not. I have over 800 followers on Instagram who ask me on a regular basis, dude, bring your shit over here. Why? Because I'm streaming into Facebook and LinkedIn and whatever, YouTube and Twitch, and it's like I can't. They won't let anybody stream. You either have to stream only into Instagram or not at all. So okay, not at all. I'll stream elsewhere. So they're idiots. It's like, what the hell. Agreed about Twitter. Yeah. I think I post maybe 5 times a week now. So like on average, once a day, maybe that, if that, like in the morning or something, and that's it. I do not spend any other time in Twitter. I don't follow. I follow people, but I'm not like looking at their stuff anymore. I'm not. It's just, like 90% of the stuff is, like this anti-Trump thing or something. And it's just ridiculous. It's like, what happened to just tweeting about regular stuff, the people I follow, like, scientists, instead of posting things about science and things that they do for a living, they're posting shit about Trump. And I'm like, come on, people. Let's just move on, Let's move on. Let it go. But they can't. So, business people I follow, accounting and finance people I follow, a lot of my personal friends. Just everybody. It's all they do is political bullshit. I don't care. So I don't go there. I'm not an active member on Twitter anymore. So it's just like I got other things to do with my life than to waste time with that political bullshit. So yeah, I got to focus on my health. There's no guarantee that I'm going to be around, at the end of the year. So what the hell do I care about what the hell's going on Twitter? So I liked it, but not anymore. I don't. But anyway, I think Facebook is probably where I'm going to end up. Yeah, you can mute people. Yeah, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, man. You can mute these people all day. I'm going to end up muting everybody. So, no, I'm not going to waste my time. What are your thoughts now about future conversations on the internet? Well, I kind of explained it the other day, but the short side of that is, in my opinion, I think it's just going to keep getting worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. It's all about the cancel culture thing. And, this isn't social media anymore. It's all about people, it's all about free speech and not being able to say what you want, when you want, how you want. People will say you can, but the second you do, you're going to offend somebody. And it's, I don't know. I don't even like talking about it anymore because it's just kind of, it's very irritating not to be able to say what you want to say, for the fear that no matter what you say is going to offend somebody, and then they'll take you down. So it used to be, you had the right to free speech, and creators like myself or anybody, any creator, could be music, could be media, could be whatever, cannot have their creativity stifled because a minor segment of society is offended. You had that protection. Well, now, all these years later, it is no longer a minor segment of society. It's more than half of society. And so, and then you got the platforms against you as well. If the platforms don't like you, they don't like what you say, they don't like what you do, they'll take you down. So, you have to you're like walking on pins and needles the whole time, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, for fear that they're just going to shut you down. I mean, they'll take the word of one person, Oh, that background music's mine. He's violating my copyright. No, how about proving it? But no, they take you down first. They take down your video. They do, and then I have to prove that, no, I do have a license. And then, oh, okay, then they put it back up. How about the other way around? If somebody's going to make an accusation, how about getting the proof, instead of just letting people mess with people, So, I don't know. The short answer is I just think it's going to get worse and worse and worse until there is no social media anymore. So we'll get there eventually at some point, I was joking the other day, just saying, it'll get to the point where just breathing is going to offend somebody. How dare you breathe, So, whatever. I love what you did to Michelle's website. Awesome job. Yeah, I helped her out best I could. I think she's done a phenomenal job with it. And, she's made a lot of partnerships. She's, she's doing really good with sales and everything. And I love her candles. Her candles are freaking awesome. And I think I showed you guys last week. She sent me one, a coffee candle. It's awesome. If I ever, get sick of, I drink too much coffee, then I can just light a candle and it'll smell, the whole house will smell like fresh coffee. So, agreed. I wish that the political crap would just go away. That's why I'm not on Twitter anymore. Yeah, totally agree. Everybody I know is off it now. There's a few of my friends that are still on it, but a majority of the people that I know, who I've worked with, who I hang out with or whatever, a majority of those people are no longer on Twitter. So for those exact reasons, because it's just a big echo chamber, of political BS. And it's like, well, who wants to listen to that? Nobody. So. True. Holy crap, I'm way behind on my comments. Good God. I gotta quit yapping so much. Oh wait, that's what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? Oops. I went too far back here. Let's see. All right, I see where I left off now. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm at least 20 behind here. Okay, so Sonia, I got to yours. Tammy, how the heck are ya? Good to see you. Welcome and happy Friday to you as well. Hello, JR. Are you all staying warm? Sure you do with all the coffee. Yeah, exactly. In fact, I need to take a breath here and cheers. Oh, heaven. Oh, so good. I love what you did with, oh yeah, Michelle's, yep, I saw that one. Just a check in scrolling. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking off as I scroll. Excuse me. Agreed. I wish this political crap would just go away. That's why I'm not on it anymore. Oh yeah, okay, so now I'm catching up. There is so much out there with science and our real future. What are your thoughts on Neil deGrasse Tyson? He's half the problem. I used to follow him on Twitter, but his posts had gotten so bad, and I follow a lot of them. You know, I love, you know, science shows. I like, you know, anything to do with astrophysics or mathematics or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, big surprise, right? Like, none of that shit was good. I couldn't handle that stuff in school, but ever since being out of school, I just absolutely love that stuff. So, like, more than half of the books I have in this house are about science and mathematics. So, but yeah, I used to follow him and just a ton of other science, I don't even know what they call them, science people on a lot of these science shows. And I've unfriended a majority of them because, you know, it went from them posting about physics, about astrophysics, about, yeah, mathematics, everything to do with what they do for a living. And I would follow them religiously. I mean, I love their posts. I you know, and then it all changed, you know, and it all became political, and, you know, it's kind of a shame, you know. And I'd watch their you know, followers go from, you know, 1 million or whatever it was, you know, down to, you know, 750,000, down to 500,000, down to, you know, it just kept going down and down and down and down because nobody wants to see that shit, you know. I love his shows. Yeah, I mean, I love watching him on TV. I don't watch TV anymore, but you know, you know, the Science Channel and all those other shows that do streaming through online sources. I still do catch those shows, and yeah, I watch him, and I think he's pretty cool. I even watch a lot of Brian Greene's live streams and stuff like that, and Tyson's even on his own type shows and stuff online. But when it comes to social media, all I see from those guys are just political rants. And again, I don't give a shit. I don't care about their whiny shit about politics. We all know they hate Trump. Every one of them hates Trump. Let it go. We all know that. Let's move on with our lives and focus on things that are important. But apparently, they can't. They can't handle it. They just can't let it go. So, yeah, I don't follow them anymore. I don't listen to them. I don't watch them, and it's a shame. It's too bad. Real science? Yeah, I mean, I love that stuff. But not the politics stuff. I don't need political science. I just wanted to see real science, Proof is real. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, the Associated Press, all that, yeah. It was so much simpler when we were younger. Free speech everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. The only time you ever saw somebody fighting that was back in, if you remember, in like the late 80s, early 90s, like the rock bands, like I think Judas Priest went through it. There was a number of rock bands that, even Ozzy went through it, where kids were, committing suicide, and the parents, instead of, focusing on the problems in the home, they would blame the artists. They'd say that these artists are forcing our kids to commit suicide and stuff like that. And it's like, no. First of all, they have problems that go way beyond listening to rock and roll or heavy metal or whatever. Second, there's this thing called the Constitution, and those artists, just like today, they have a constitutional right or protection under the Constitution to free speech. And again, creators cannot have their creativity or their art stifled because a minor segment of society is offended. They're protected. Well, like I said, it's no longer a minor segment anymore. Now it's cancel culture, or cancel culture. And everybody's offended by everything. Everybody's suing everybody. It's just asinine. It's just stupid. And like I said, that's my opinion, that eventually there's not going to be social media anymore. It's going to get that bad. Eventually, yeah. I mean, why say anything at all, because you're going to offend somebody, Nobody's going to like you. You can't have 100% of the people like you 100% of the time. It's just not going to happen. So, I mean, I got people right now. I'm not a well-known person. I'm not a huge, superstar streamer or anything like that. I've got, maybe 5,000 followers with all the platforms. About 5,000 followers. And people mess with me all the time. And just to fuck with me, they will, they'll try to claim that the music that I play in the background is theirs. They'll claim it as theirs. They'll say, it's a copyright claim. He's violating my rights. That's my music. And so they take your video down. But again, what they should do is ask that person for proof. Prove that you own that song. But they can't do that. And then it falls on me. Well, you have to prove that you have a right to publish that music. And so it's like, yeah, I got a right to it. Here's the license. I have a current and up-to-date account with Epidemic Sounds, and that's where I get my music. It's copyright-free material. And they confirm it and say, oh, yeah, okay. Looks good. And they put your video back up and everything is good. But it's still a pain in the ass. But people can just, if they don't like what you say, if they don't like how you look, if they don't like anything about you, they can just mess with you however they want. So, and if you just say the wrong thing, even if it's on accident, that's the culture we're in now. That's you offend somebody, that's it. They take you down. They start giving you strikes. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out of here. And okay, so yeah. What do you care about? Hey, Liz, how the heck are ya? Good to see ya. Oops, how come you didn't pop up there? Oh, there you go. Hey. I think I missed it because it said hey. It was so small in the list there. How you doing? How's it going? Happy Friday to you. I'm feeling well today. Today I'm feeling well. But it's day to day, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to get my cert. Ah, Jesus. There goes the camera again. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I need to get my surgery scheduled and get that taken care of. But I'm doing okay. Today's a good day. Let's just say that. So it's Friday. I got my coffee. I got my friends. I got everybody here. You know, just I don't know. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling. I need to chill a little bit here. You guys get me all riled up and you start asking me questions about politics and how about asking me questions about dandelions or, you know, that's not a good flower either, is it? It's a weed. Ask me about, you know, whatever. Puppies and flowers and everything that's nice. Yeah, I'm going to offend somebody by saying I like this certain kind of dog. How dare you like pit bulls? I'm going to sue your ass into the next century. No. It's all just stupid, but whatever. Yes, it is true. But that was religion too. Yeah, religion is another one I don't touch. So there's so many different religions, right? And there's so many different, you know. God, yeah, there's just so many. And you're bound to, you know, upset somebody. You're bound to offend somebody. You're bound, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. I studied religion for years and years and years, and I love. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it because it's just too much for some people. So, but yeah, I love in private. I love, you know, talking to friends about those kind of topics. I have no problem talking to friends about politics, about religion, about whatever. You just can't do it online anymore, and it's too bad, really. Same thing with comics. You know, I feel so bad for comics who, I mean, I remember years ago, I mean, even Teresa and I used to go on a regular basis to the comedy clubs and the, you know, and you see a lot of stand-up on TV, and so you don't see any of that stuff anymore because everything is offensive. You know, even if it's a joke, it's just a joke, and the reason people laugh is because they can relate to it, and, you know, it's just fun. It's just laughter. It's a good thing. It's just comedy. But people don't understand comedy anymore. You know, you can tell a joke and they don't get it as a joke. They just see it as a crime. You know, it's so, you know, it's so offensive, whether you're making fun of whatever category of person or people or whatever, that, you know, you can't make fun of them. You can't, you know, or whatever. I just feel so bad for comics because it's just, their industry has just been completely destroyed, and it sucks. I love comedy, you know, but, you know, they go after everyone, and these are just miserable human beings. That's all I can say about it. Is, you know, this whole cancel culture thing. It's all driven by miserable human beings. So. They have no control over their own lives, and so they find it necessary to control the lives of others. And that's just the way it is. So, and I don't have to prove it because all you got to do is turn on a TV, turn on the radio, turn on anything, and they're there. Go online, look at their tweets, look at their online stuff. It's just miserable human beings who, you know, for whatever reason can't control their own lives, and so they find it necessary to control the lives of others. So it's too bad, really. Yeah, it's out of control. I agree. It's just, but what do you do? I mean, I tell people all the time, we only got ourselves to blame for it, because I saw that shit coming years and years and years ago with the whole political correctness shit, and we used to laugh it off, ha ha ha, and people would make fun of it. You know, as the example the other day, I said, you know, South Park, as an example, you know, had this little skit, and they got the, you know, the PC teacher or whatever it was, the politically correct guy, you know, and they were making fun of it. It was funny. It was ha ha ha, you know. Everybody thought, oh my God, that was hilarious. And it will never, ever come to that, you know, like, and that's how ridiculous it seemed. And so they made fun of it. And all these years later, it's come to fruition. It is now we live in that environment, and it's you know, nobody's done anything about it. Nobody said anything. It's all fear-based. Everybody was afraid to say anything, including myself, you know. It's like, what, I'm just one person. You know, I'm not going to make a difference. You know, it's like, who cares? Whatever. It's never going to get that bad. And here we are, and it is that bad. And yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's the world we live in, you know. It's a tough gig. I love you too, Sonia. Hopefully nobody will get offended by me saying that. How dare you? I have one for you. What's your one regret? Oh my gosh. What's my one regret? What do I regret? Probably just a lot of minor BS. Not buying that Mustang when I had the opportunity. Gosh. Not going further in school. You know, further education type stuff, but not a whole lot. I don't, you know, every aspect of my life, you know, if I had to go back in time and relive my life, there's not a whole lot I'd change because it's what makes me me, you know, and there's so many things I did wrong and so many, you know, I guess you could say anything that I've done wrong is, you know, I regret, but it makes you who you are, you know. They're all life's lessons. They're all learning experiences. They're all things that, you know, people go through that kind of mold who you are, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. There's so many things that I did wrong and got in trouble, and that, you know, lots of things that I regret from that aspect. But again, it makes me who I am, you know. I'm a different human being because of each one of those mistakes that I made along the path. So, I don't know. It's an awesome question. It's a great question because it really makes you, you know, think about, you know, not so much what you did wrong or whatever like that, but just the things that you've gone through in life that maybe you could have done differently or not at all or whatever. But again, it really makes us who we are, and we learn by mistakes. So it's hard to say that, well, I regret this, that, and the other, when, you know, my life is completely different today because of it, you know, or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Great question, though. That's awesome. I have a pit bull. Yeah. How dare you? That's not fair that you have a pit bull and I don't. I think you should be punished for that. Do you believe in spirits? Yeah. I mean, I'm a believer in God and all that. So yeah. I mean, like, you know, there's good spirits, there's evil spirits. I mean, there's evil in this world for sure. And all of the shit that I've gone through in my life and how many I should be dead 5 times over. I know there's got to be good spirits too. So, there's definitely, if there are guardian angels, man, I owe a huge apology to mine, because if I have a guardian angel who's looked out for me my whole life, and man, what a job. They should be like, whatever, promoted top angel or something. I don't know, but I'm not a cat. Like I always say, I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I got left in me, but hopefully I got one more life left to go. But yeah, I should be dead at least 5 times over. And so somebody's looking out for me, and yeah, I keep beating these things, and eventually my time's going to be up. So hopefully, like I say, hopefully I got one more shot. So we'll see. Like literally, we'll see. All right. You need to start your own coffee label. Sasha. I don't want, should I say your real? No. I agree, though. I agree. In fact, I was going to buy the local coffee place in town here. But things fell through. You know, most of these acquisitions and stuff, they just don't work out in the end. And, you know, there's always a shot. You always have, you know, there's a few that do work out, and that's great. I wanted to buy a music shop in Owatonna. I wanted to get the coffee shop here in Faribault. And there's a couple of bookstores I wanted as well. You know, it was close. I got real close until we got to the tax part of it, and it all fell apart after that. So, you know, that's all I'm going to say about that. It's just, you know, there were things that were deal breakers, and we hit that roadblock, and it all fell apart after that. So, but, you know, after that, then of course I got diagnosed with cancer, and I had to focus on that. And so the next few years was, you know, taken up with that, and we all know how that turned out. So anyhow, but yeah, I think it'd be cool. Maybe someday. Glad you bring up laughter, as we don't have it anymore. Yeah. You know, I made the comment the other day, and here it is right here. Here's my sign right on my table here. And I have to look at it every single day. Laugh. Yeah, we don't do that anymore because laughter is offensive. So, and it's not inclusive, and it's divisive, and no, it's not. Laughter is good. And it's good for your health. It's good for your soul. It's good for everything. But the things we laugh at, are not funny to a few, and the few dictate what's going on these days. So, like I said, it's a different world we're living in now. It's not, you know, I wish we were back in the 80s or 90s, and, you know, it's like we didn't have a care in the world. Free credit, free Huey. No. All the comedy gallery, all the comedy clubs, all the it was just a better time, you know. So, I don't know. Today it's just nothing but politics and hatred, fear, political bullshit. It's just a different world that we live in, and it sucks. It's really too bad. You know, I don't like it, you know. I don't like my kids having to grow up in this kind of an environment. And, you know, especially since, you know, we grew up in the 80s, we grew up in the 90s, and man, what a different world that was, you know, all the fun and all the, you know, I don't know. It was just whatever, you know, hopefully things will turn around. Hopefully things will get better. And, I just don't see it, but you never know. 100%. Yes. Ha. I made you think, and it wasn't politics. Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's why I said it was an awesome question. Your regret is that you didn't take more time with your kiddos, but all my mistakes made me me. Yeah, absolutely. And it does for everyone. You know, I truly believe that. It makes us who we are. It's part of being human, you know. That's how we learn, is through our mistakes and stuff. But I totally get what you're saying. I mean, I'm fortunate in that, you know, Brandon lives at home with us now, but it's only because he moved back home with us when he got laid off originally back in, I want to say it was 2016. And then I got diagnosed with cancer in 2017. So I was, you know, I benefited from it, from him being here at home. Because he found a job right away, and then got even a better job after that. But that he was here to help with, you know, the family and stuff like that, helping me and everything when I was going through cancer. And so I got to spend a lot of time with him being here at home. But all those years that he was away from home, it was really hard on Teresa. Her baby is not here. He's off living his life, and we're just not a part of that. We see him during the holidays, and that's the way it goes. So yeah, it's always kind of a regret that we didn't spend as much time with our kids as we should have. But like I said, we're fortunate now in that Brandon is here with us right now. I mean, eventually he's going to buy a house and move out. It just doesn't help matters that I, have to go through this cancer battle again. And so he's, real hesitant leaving. He feels that he needs to stick around for a little bit. And that's cool. I mean, I'm never going to say no to that. But at some point, yeah, he's going to, buy a house and move out. So, but yeah, as far as regretting not spending more time with your kiddos, all I can say to that is make time, call them up. Even if it's just call your kid up and just say, because I used to tell this to Teresa all the time, just call them up. Just say, hey, just thinking about you. I love you. I know you're busy. Just wanted to say hi. I miss you. We'll see you later. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Blah, blah, blah. Love you. Bye. Even if it's that quick. And if you did that, a couple times a week, I think you'd feel a lot different, in my opinion. And I know I would. So, but everybody's different. But yeah, that's also a tough one, because a lot of people don't have those relationships with their kids, and it's tough, Music. Oh my God, we had that conversation 2 weeks ago, and it took over the show. Heavy metal. That's the short answer. The long answer is more the, just about all aspects of metal I love. From hardcore thrash to, just the real mild stuff. But yeah, even hair metal, And I got all the albums, all the vinyl to prove it. Like if you go back and watch, I don't remember if you caught that, if you caught that live stream or not last weekend, but the weekend before, and we were talking about 80s metal and all that, and I was showing everybody all my records and all my vinyl and, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, just every 80s metal band, I've got a record, and, but I love all kinds of other music too. So I love classical music, more of the modern classic, like kind of what you're listening to in the background right now. I have 5 YouTube channels, but one of the channels that I have on YouTube is doing reaction videos to country music, because it's just one of the things that I just never got into. And, I like to say that I wasn't exposed much to country, but the truth of it is, I heard about it. I had friends, obviously, who liked country. My sister, Michelle, liked country. My grandparents on my mom's side liked country. But it wasn't something I listened to like on a regular basis. I couldn't tell you who the bands are. I don't know who the popular stars are. There's only a few names that I know, like Garth Brooks and, some of the old timer country, people like Dolly Parton and, Willie Nelson and all, those people. But I have no clue. I have no idea who the bands are. I know my sister liked Alabama and a couple other ones, but so one of the things I do is I do some reaction videos to country music, and it's doing really well. I gotta look to see. I don't know. I probably don't have very many subscribers because I don't do it on a regular, consistent basis. But yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's kind of hilarious. Prince now? Not so much. I know with Sonia, you liked Prince. You listened to a lot of that, stuff that I would make fun of you back in those days. I used to give you shit about, listening to Prince and some of the new wave stuff. But we gave it to each other. I was into metal, you were into that, and it was, and then all those years later, you and I are partying together and hanging out, and yeah, I listen to all that stuff now. I listen to all kinds of music, and I just, it's all, for me, it's all about the experience. So yeah, I listen to 50s, I listen to 60s music, 70s stuff, a lot of 80s. I'm all over the place. But yeah, my favorites is metal, hardcore, heavy metal. More of the speed thrash type stuff, the Anthrax and the, Megadeth and Metallica and that kind of stuff. But more of the older material, not the modern today type stuff, because that's just all crap in my opinion. So they don't make music like they used to. It's not, any kid with a laptop can pump out an awesome freaking album in their bedroom, and with no human beings, no real equipment. And so many groups now utilize that technology that it's extremely rare to get, a band all together in the studio recording, these real human beings playing real guitars, real drums, real bass. That's what makes music, the imperfections and some of the stuff they doing the work in the studio. Everything now is done on the computer and matched up and so polished, it's so fake that everybody sounds the same. So, in my opinion, yeah, today's music it's horseshit. So, it's good stuff, but it's not, because the fakeness comes right through. You can hear it. Everything is so polished, so perfect. It's like, come on. It's like these are robots, computers that are doing this stuff, and it's not real. But if you go back and you listen to music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, it's real stuff, man. It's real, they're reel-to-reel tape. They're recording shit in the studio in real life, And yeah, they have studios now, but it's all digitized. It's all fake. It's all computerized and made perfect. No drums are out. Nothing is out of sync. Everything. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. You can hear it. What is a book that you live by, or your favorite book? The book I live by is the Bible. So I love the Bible. I love biblical stories and stuff like that. There's just so much to learn from that. And my favorite story, or my favorite book, is the book of Job. So if you're not familiar with it, I would highly recommend reading it. But it basically just deals with somebody who has it all and then loses it all. And I just wish somebody in Hollywood would make a movie, like an epic movie, like they do with Noah and all these other characters. Do one of Job, But it's incredible. So, but yeah, that's all I'll say about that. I love books. I have tons of books. I'd say more than half the books I haven't even read yet. Because you guys knew, I went through a phase there where I was buying books on a daily basis. It was just got to be ridiculous. But I love books, So, I'm huge Stephen King fan. I'm huge into, like I said before, science and mathematics. Not that I'm trying to, oh, maybe I was. I don't know. I'm not trying to find that unifying theory of. No, I'm just gonna leave that. I love books. Let's just leave it at that. So, but yeah, the books that I live by, though, yeah, those are the stories from the Bible. So, love those. I do that all the time. My kids are cracra like me. I don't know what that is. I'm probably missing something. Awesome. David, how the hell are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday to you as well. Hope you're doing well. I remember when we used to hang out at your house when we were young, watching Headbangers Ball. Yeah, what the hell happened to that show? That's my main question. The Headbangers Ball. I used to love how like every episode would be a different band that would help, would not so much host, but be kind of like a guest host or whatever. But you know, everything from Motley Crue to I don't know. God, I remember Whitesnake, Motley Crue. There were so many different bands, so many hair metal bands that would host that show. And I think I still have like a ton of those in a box in the garage, like stacks of tapes, because I used to tape those shows on VHS. And if for any reason I couldn't watch it, I'd have it on tape and I could just watch it. But yeah, I remember Headbangers Ball is just, I love that show. MTV went to shit. Man. And they're still around. MTV, you go to MTV and it's that reality shit. It's like, this is not music television. It's bullshit TV. That's what it really is. So, why keep it even going? Even VH1 eventually went down the shithole as well. I remember getting a T-shirt and you got a beanbag chair out of a Judas Priest concert. Yeah. I still have, I made that comment the other day too, is that all those concerts that I went through in my life, I still have all the tickets. I have like mounds and like hundreds of concert tickets and probably as many T-shirts too, I guess. Cause like, I would say 80 to 90% of the concerts I went to, I always got a T-shirt. And now I fit on, I should put on even more of them now, cause I'm sure I fit into every single one of them. Because I'm pretty scrawny now, Liz. I don't know if I'm skin and bone now. And I think I'm down to 150 pounds. So, yeah. I haven't been this sexy since junior high. Since I was like in 9th, 10th grade. But yeah, not for a good reason, though. Cancer does a number on you, so. Prince now? No, not so much. No, I don't think Prince is crap. I just never got into his music. I think there was maybe a few songs that I heard on the radio over the years and stuff that was kind of like, it's not too bad or whatever, I couldn't tell you today what the name of it is or anything. And I don't own any of his stuff. I think when he passed away, a lot of people were selling these, I don't know what the hell it was called, like garage tape. Here, let me pull it up here. Because I did buy one, but I think I listened to it once and that was it. I never really did anything with it. Let's see. Prince. Piano and a Microphone, 1983. And there's probably about, 9 songs in here. But I think what it is back when he was still putting these songs together and he would do it on a piano and a microphone. That's what they named it. This is what his family put this together. And so there's a lot of songs in here like Purple Rain, A Case of You, Mary Don't You Weep, Strange Relationship, International Lover, this kind of stuff, And I think I listened to it once or twice, and then after that I just never circled back to it. I don't know. I just never got into his kind of music, so. But I don't think it was crap or anything. Oh, okay. Don't cancel me, Sonia. You know I love you. You've read it? Or read them? Education of reading and those education are different. Yeah. Love Whitesnake. What? in the heat of in the still of the night. Oh my God, that camera! I swear, I'm gonna throw that thing in the river. Hold on a second. Good Lord. Anyway, yeah, White Snake's pretty cool. I wasn't into Prince either, but he is an awesome guitarist. Yeah, he's, as far as musicians go, absolutely. Extremely talented guy, for sure. Absolutely, 100%. But like I said, it just wasn't a form of the genre. Just wasn't something that I was into. So I in the same way that I couldn't tell you who the country singers are or country stars are or whatever. I just don't listen to country, and I just wasn't exposed to it enough, I guess. I heard it here and there every now and then, but it just wasn't something I listened to on a regular basis. So, but it's great now going back and hearing things like this, and that's why I wanted to kind of get up to speed on the country thing and do those reaction videos, because there's just so many good songs and so many talented people that, growing up, you kind of get, you pigeon yourself into this hole of, just this kind of music and that's it, and but now it's like, man, I try to expose myself to as much, music as I can. There's just so much good stuff out there, so yeah. Um, 80s bands are awesome, or were awesome. Miss those concert days. Now you have to take out a dang loan to go to a concert. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember, God, I'd have to go back and look at those concert tickets, but I'd be willing to bet they were like $9, $10, up to about, $20, something like that. And, I don't know what a concert shirt went for, maybe another $12 to $20. So, yeah, for less than $50, you could definitely go see a concert, get a concert t-shirt, pitch in for gas, whatever we did. But yeah, now, yeah, probably over $100, I'm guessing. Who knows? But, well, and they don't do stadium gigs anymore. That kind of sucks, because everything is on YouTube. If you want to see a band, just go onto YouTube, and their whole damn world tour is on YouTube, so yeah. And people don't spend money like they used to on records, and well, there is no records anymore, but you know what I mean. There is vinyl, but you know what I mean. People don't spend money on albums like they used to. Now it's just I just want to pay 99 cents for that one song I heard, and that's all I like. The rest of who cares about the rest? And you couldn't do that back in the day, man. It was like if you liked one song, you had to buy the whole album, But then you were exposed to the rest of their music, and that was cool. And it was like, oh, this is a good song, yeah. And then, if they came in town and you liked them enough, you'd buy a ticket and go hang out with your friends and go to a concert. And yeah, they just don't do that anymore. So it sucks. Yeah, there are a few. There are a few that still do it, absolutely. Ozzy still does it. Iron Maiden still does it. Judas Priest still does it. And I'm sure that's true with, most genres, It's the top dogs, the Metallicas of the world that will still go out and do a world tour. They're definitely not going to do 200-300, shows a year, but they're out there doing stadium tours. So, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, were you right? Yeah. Oh wait, not about Prince though. I didn't think he was crap or anything, so. I still have albums back to grade school. Yeah, same here. Donnie and Marie was your first. Yeah, same with me. Yep, that was my first record, was a Donnie and Marie album. What was I was trying to remember what Michelle's was, because it might have been reversed. That might have been hers. I'm trying to remember now, because we had to use our parents' record player, But I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm trying to remember what the second one was, but I'm struggling to pull that out of my brain, because I remember the Donnie Marie one, a little bit, a little bit. A little bit country, a little bit of rock and roll, and I can't remember what the second one was though. But I used to I'd listen to my parents' stuff, when I was really young, like we're talking, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and I gravitated towards what my dad was listening to, which was the hardcore rock and roll, the Doors, the Jimi Hendrix, the Who. I mean, all those hard rock bands that my dad listened to, I'd gravitate towards that, whereas Michelle gravitated more towards what my mom was listening to, is more of the country stuff. The I want to say, who's the big country people back? John Denver, stuff like that, But we didn't have our own record player, so we'd listen to our parents' stuff. So. Same, yeah. Oh yeah, and the Carpenters. Yeah, I loved Karen Carpenter. Absolutely loved her. It is so sad that she just withered away like that. She was so awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, her voice was like literally. If you want to know what an angel sounds like, that's what it would sound like. Her voice was so awesome. And the octave, the range that she could go from the low stuff to the high stuff was awesome. She was just so talented, just so talented. And yeah, it was a real shame, especially for me, being a little kid and having to ask questions about what is anorexia? Why did she die? Why did she, what is this anorexia crap? What is that all about? And what do you tell a kid? Yeah, it was too bad. But yeah, she was awesome. We had Carpenter's records in the house for sure. You had what? Colored socks. That came with an album? Which album was that? And at least they were socks and not underwear, right? Oh my God, come on. You couldn't possibly think I was going to pass that one up, did you? Purple socks. Oh, okay, so Prince threw in some purple socks or something in there, or what? Then it would be okay, because if he put some purple underwear in there, it'd be questionable. But as long as they were purple, I could see that. That'd be kind of cool. What do you mean? What happened to her? Yeah, she died. Anorexia. Or at least that's what I was told. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I think that's what the deal was. Because it was on the news and all that kind of stuff. So then, how kids are. They got to ask, what is that? What is that? What is that? And I'm pretty sure it was, what is anorexia? You still have her album? Yeah, I don't think I've got any of the Carpenter stuff. I got Carpenter stuff in iTunes. And if you go to YouTube, you can see all of her old videos from back in the day, from the 70s and stuff. Man, it is so incredible to see her sing. Oh, it's awesome stuff. Your cousin and you would play it over and over. Yeah, for sure. You know how kids are. We did it. I think we all did that. You'd sing to your favorite, bands or singers and stuff, and you put on these little concerts for your parents, and it was fun. Donnie and Marie. True. No. Yeah. Yes. She had a heart attack that killed her. Apparently she drank a lot to make herself throw up. I didn't think she would make herself throw up. I thought she just starved herself. But I don't know. I'd have to go back and actually read the info. But Yeah, because that's not the story I heard. But, who knows? But it sounds about right. I mean, I worked myself to death, so I literally had a massive heart attack because I was working too much and not sleeping, so I totally get that. People are like, why do you work so hard? I'm an American. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? That's what old people tell you. You got enough time to sleep when you're dead. So you go to work, and you 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 work yourself to death. I thought that was the American way. I'm just living the dream, buddy. Yes, I have the original album. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, speaking of heart attacks, okay, I need to take a break because I got to go take my heart meds. I know, too much information, right? Okay, so you get to see my new. So now you saw like the new background, the new overlays, the new widgets, the new alerts, everything. And when I come back, you'll see the next one. But while I'm taking my little mini break here for the next few minutes, you'll see my BRB screen, which stands for Be Right Back. So you'll have to let me know what you think. But until then, I'm going to go get some coffee, take a pit stop, take my meds, and I shall return momentarily. See you. Hey, how's it going, eh? Oh no. Are you serious? Locate the file. Let's see here. Background loop. Locate file. Let's see. Graphics. Backgrounds. Hold on. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. There's one thing I regret. Running the software update right before a live stream. Because every scene, everything, I have to tell the software where everything is. Oh, so insane. And Vicky, if you're watching, I had to change the hat. Sorry. It's brand spanking new. I absolutely love it. But it is so tight on me. It was giving me a headache and just killing me. And so I had to put on my loose Minnesota Wild hat on. It's so much easier. I'll stretch it out. I absolutely for sure will wear it. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. I just got to break it in. It's just, it's too brand new and it was hurting my ear, my head. It was so tight. I got to stretch it out. So, but I will absolutely wear it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to help out, right here. Support me right there. buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa. So it's kind of like I was telling everybody before, it's kind of a combination of Patreon, GoFundMe, and business all wrapped up into one. So my business stuff is on there. If you want to support me personally, you can. A one-time, donation or whatever. Or if you want to become a member, you can do that as well. And if you are a business owner and whatever you're struggling with. I've got 25 years experience, so I work from home now. I don't work full time and battle cancer at the same time. I can't do it. So everything I do is through here now. So yeah, if you want to support me, this is how you do it. Whether it's business related, cancer related, or just a one-time buy me a coffee, for $5. So, but yeah, I get a lot of people who ask me that, how can I help? What can I do? That's where you go. So, good Lord, where did I leave off? Oh, you have the original album? Oh, I'm guessing you're talking about the Carpenters, right? That's what I'm guessing you meant. So yeah, that was one thing that wasn't working. So when I went to a break, none of the comments came through. So I'll have to fix that for sure. It still has all the old comments, or the previous comments are there in the chat window. But the whole time that I was on break, I can see all the comments in my comment window, but I can't see any of it in chat. So it's probably just a setting. Like I said, unfortunately I ran the update right before I went live, and that was a huge mistake. So how are you guys doing? It's a Friday night. What do you guys got going on? What's hot? What's not? Let me know in the chat what's happening. I don't. I'm just. I got a lot of paperwork that I'm having to deal with. So, yeah. Insurance is a bitch. Yes, it is. And it's very, very, very expensive when you have to pay for it all yourself and you have to pay the medical expenses and everything else. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So it's cold where you're at? Yeah, it's cold here for sure. Oh my gosh. I was saying that at the beginning of the live stream. I had a little bit of running around to do today, and the car said it was -8 for the high. It was like -8 down here, so 8 below 0 Fahrenheit, that is. So I'm sure the wind chill was like 20 below, 25 below. And when I got in the garage, I was telling my dad, the wind chill fluid wasn't working. So I was assuming that the little sprayers, were frozen or something like that. No. The inside, the reservoir, the fluid was like frozen solid, like a brick of just a block of ice. And in the garage, Brandon's got some of that window cleaner stuff. And I've just never seen ammonia or alcohol, whatever that stuff is. I didn't think it could freeze, but apparently it does. So, yeah, his squirt bottle, he's got a huge bottle of it. Frozen solid, just a complete brick block of ice, frozen solid. So it's cold. That's all I know is that, oh my God, this camera. I don't think I'm going to use that camera anymore. Let me see here. No, can't change camera views. Oh, that's right, because of if the background is animated, it won't do the cameras, so whatever. And Ken1916, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh God, I'm gonna murder that name. ACH Hayes, AC Hayes 88. Thanks so much for following me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Diane, how the heck are you? Thanks for liking the live stream. Same with you, Danelle. Thanks for liking the live stream. It all helps. It all helps with the algorithm. It helps, the more likes and follows that you guys do, the more the platforms will allow other people to see you. So that's kind of how there's a million and one ways that the algorithm works and stuff, and you're never going to beat it or whatever, but it helps when people subscribe to your channel, whether you're on YouTube or they follow you on Twitch or they like your live stream or share it on Facebook or whatever. It all helps because the more interaction they see, the more they will put it in front of more people and more people and more people. And so, it all helps. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Thanks for liking the live stream. But yeah, that's how they recommend you in front of other people, is when they see that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I am just chilling and procrastinating my taxes, but I have my iced coffee, vanilla mocha, yum. Yeah, right on. Yeah, Teresa and I are struggling with the tax stuff and getting all the paperwork and stuff together because we have a lot of healthcare stuff that we have to add to it, and there's just the laws have changed like 2 or 3 times. It's like every time somebody new gets into office, it changes. So when the Democrats were in, the laws were a certain way, and then when Trump took over, the laws changed, and then now that Trump is out, they've changed again. So it's just like the tax laws are just so different. They're kind of, when it comes to healthcare and what you can claim, what you can't, and it's just a nightmare. So it's just a lot of paperwork, that kind of stuff. And then and on top of that, you throw in the disability stuff, and it's just ridiculous. So just so much paperwork. But anyway, I hear you. I totally hear you with the tax thing. We work with a firm out of South St. Paul, actually, Nelson CPA, and they do a phenomenal job. They do a great job with taxes and stuff, and they're able to take your business taxes and your personal taxes and, make everything easier. So they're great. I just bought you a coffee, buddy. Hey, thanks. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it, because there's supposed to be an alert that pops up from the BMC, the Buy Me a Coffee thing here. Whenever somebody buys me a coffee or becomes a member, there's supposed to be an alert that pops up, but it doesn't seem to be working. Let me turn it off and back on again. Maybe that'll fix it. Let's see. Buy me a coffee. Okay, so turn it off. Back on again. Ooh, that's not good. That white strip. Let me jump over to the website real quick here. Buy me a coffee. Log in. Log in. Log in. Page settings. Settings. Integrations. Stream alerts. Yeah, it looks like there's something broken on their end. Oh, there it goes. New supporter. Someone has bought you a coffee. Oh, there's another one. Wow, I suppose they're all going to start coming through now. I don't know what that white strip across the bottom of my screen is, but... Oh, there's another one. Jeez. All right. Looks like a lot of people are buying me a coffee. Thank you guys so much. Holy smokes. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It's not showing me who, but let me see. Let me go to the dashboard here. Michelle, thank you so much. David, thank you so much. Nick, buddy, how you doing? Thank you so much. Trisha, Nicholas. Wow. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love and support. I really do. It means the world to me. And you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let me switch back over here. Yeah, it just wants to keep dying on me. When I switch from one scene to the next, it wants to kill it. I don't want it to kill. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Well, I'll just pop in there from time to time, and then I'll be able to read off the names and stuff like that. But thanks for letting me know, Dave. Otherwise, I would have had no clue. Because they're obviously having problems with the website. So, with the integration and stuff like that between, my live stream and their website. So, the integration piece, the plugins that go together, just obviously they're having problems with it. So thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. I love you too, Sonia. Thanks so much for your support. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I don't need nothing. I just need another coffee. Who was that? Was that you, Danelle, that asked? Or, God, somebody the other night said, yeah, you're the last person in this world who needs another coffee when I took my little coffee break. Totally agree. Right there with you. Yeah, I should not be drinking coffee at whatever it was, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And, but hey, I fell asleep when I got done, whatever it was. I think it was at 2 o'clock in the morning the other day. I think I fell asleep within 10 minutes. So, and that was after drinking like 5 Death Wish coffees. And, you know, I have no problem falling asleep. So, what do you guys think of the new look and feel? You think it's all right? I kind of showed the other people during the week, and I got pretty good feedback. Pretty good, you know. For the most part, people liked it. It was kind of a toss up between this one and the high tech one, the cybernetic kind of look and feel. Whereas this one's the more of the old the Mayan civilization, the Mayan calendar, and the, you know, the real chill, you know, laid back kind of look and feel, you know. I think I can. I'm trying to see if I'm able to pull up the cybernetic one just so you can see what it looks like, but I don't know that it'll do it while I'm actually live. I'm gonna try to pull it up, and let's see if it'll work. Yeah, it kind of sort of does. The chat box disappeared, but so you can kind of see the background there. It's got that kind of that cybernetic, futuristic city kind of look. So they're like buildings and stuff like that. And so it's from like top down view. Some of the people were saying, "Oh, it looks like Tron" or something like that, but yeah, it looks like all the overlays are missing. Thanks, Danelle. Let me see if I can pull your comment up in this new layout here. There we go. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, because like I say, it's for some reason the alerts are not coming across unless I hop over to the website and I shut it off, turn it back on again, then it comes through. So, let's see. If I jump over to the website, settings, integration. Yeah. It's broken. Oh well. Man, those numbers are not accurate either. The Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. If I look at my live stream reports, it had 26. That's not too bad for a Friday night, though. 26 people. But yeah, these numbers up here, not accurate at all. Not sure where those are coming from. All right, let me switch back to the Arcana view. There we go. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. So whenever I change scenes, these numbers up here reset. That's what it's doing. It's not supposed to reset, but it's resetting. I got you. Okay. And then the other thing I noticed too is like in the chat box, the only comments that are coming through are Facebook comments. I kind of picked up on that because I noticed that the people who are commenting on Twitch and YouTube, those comments aren't coming through. So sorry about that, Twitch land and YouTubers. Damn. Thanks for letting me know though, because yeah, that's, gosh, oh my God, that's terrible. All right, well I'm gonna have to fix that too. Yeah, no, that was my bad. I did an update on the software right before going live, and I wasn't paying attention. I just saw the update, and I just hit update. Just go, update. I to get past it. I should have just canceled out of it. I should have never did the update. I should have waited until afterwards. And it broke like 5 different things that I can tell so far. So, yeah, I can pull it up on the browser. Let's see here. Just give me a second. Channel. All right, let me test it. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, I fixed that one. So YouTube is coming through now. Okay, so let me try Twitch. Hold on a second. What do you guys think of the background music? Is it too loud, too soft, just perfect? Okay, and now Twitch is coming through as well. All right, perfect. Yeah, the background music, yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's very calming. Perfect for a chill in chat, I think. Just kind of help with the whole mellow factor, you know. Because in the beginning and the end, I got the hardcore heavy metal going, blaring. And, but yeah, in the middle here, you got to have that mellow kind of relaxation type thing. You know, helps with the hanging out, drinking coffee thing. Oh, heaven. You like it? Awesome. You like that hardcore music as well. Well, whenever it's playing, when whenever it's playing, when you have your Be Right Back message up, I'm waiting for Jason Bourne to show up. Yeah. I went upstairs and I was telling Teresa, I said, I got to go grab my heart meds. I'll talk to you in just a second. Let me go grab my heart meds. I got to take those. And I was like, what the hell? I could hear my background, my Be Right Back music, like really loud. I could hear it really loud. I'm like looking around going, what the hell? Who the hell's got that cranked? It was my dad. And he's laying in bed with his iPad, and he's watching the live gig right now here, the live stream. And I thought it was Teresa, but no, she's like, no, it's Dad. He's got your show cranked in the back. I'm like, oh my God, is my music that loud? I hope it's not that loud. She's like, no. He's got it cranked up, so you can hear it better. But at first I thought maybe I had my music like way too loud or something like that. But no, it was because he had it on his iPad and it was cranked up. So. Yeah, and then tomorrow morning for the coffee shop podcast, I'll be doing that other scene that I just showed you, the cybernetic kind of look and feel, and different music though. It'll be the more of the high tech, the sci-fi type music. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Although I'm probably gonna have to spend like 2 hours before the live stream fixing everything, because obviously this latest software update broke a bunch of stuff. And I have to repoint where all the stuff is, like where all the graphic assets are. So the backgrounds, the alerts, the overlays, the widgets, all that. It broke all that stuff. So every time I change a scene right now, it says, well, where's the background? Where's the alerts? Where's the widgets? Where's the, And that was my fault. I should have, because it reset everything. It reset the cache. It caches everything into a folder, an invisible folder, but for whatever reason, when you do a software update, it nukes the folder. And I did not know that. So, just techie stuff. And somebody who's techie, who wasn't using his brain, did one of the most stupid thing in the world, which is update the software right before going live. Can you play Star Wars? I cannot play Star Wars. It's I can't play any copywritten material, unfortunately. You used to be able to do it, but now again, that whole social media thing, even if I can't even play like 2 seconds of it, they will take my video down. So it sucks. You used to be able to do these media shares and stuff, and you could play kind of like what you do, Sonia, like on Facebook, like where you post a YouTube video. It's okay for you. The rules are it's okay for you to post that on Facebook. It's not okay for you to play it. So the fact that you post it is okay, because it's not doing anything. It's not playing. It's just posted. The second you hit play in front of more than one person, it's now illegal. So yeah, I can't play copywritten material. Now, if it was like a live concert or something that somebody uploaded onto YouTube like that, I can play those. But if it came from a DVD, if it came from Hollyweird, it doesn't matter. Anything that has a copyright associated to it, you can't play it. Now, some of the reaction videos that I do, I learned the hard way. Some you can play, some you can't. And you never know what it is until you actually go through the motion of doing it. So some of my videos were taken down and I was issued a copyright strike because I violated the copyright rules. So, but there are certain bands or groups or artists who will allow people, and of course you don't know who they are because it's not like a list, but there are some that will allow you to play their music, and what they do is they do a copyright claim. They will claim the revenue. So, like how YouTube will play an ad, that ad revenue that is generated will go to the artist, which is, I have no problem with. I think that's totally fair. I think that's fine. It's not my music. I didn't create it, and they have a right to that revenue, and that's fine. I have no problem with it. But a majority of the record labels and the other whatever don't even want you to do that. They're just like, how dare you play our music? They don't want. They're just idiots. They're complete freaking idiots. They're morons. And they don't even allow you to play their stuff. And it's like, well, why not? It's exposure to other people, and it's promoting them. I can't even do hey, let's talk about this record. It's the best record I've ever heard in my entire life. No, you can't even say that. How dare you even mention our name in your video, and we're going to take you down. So, you got both sides. You got the extreme on both ends, just like everything else. And the unfortunate thing is you don't know who those are. You don't know who to stay away from until you run into it, and I ran into it. I ran into certain country artists that don't want you to even mention their name. And you've got others that are like, yeah, man, go ahead and play my stuff. It's, the more the merrier. That, I want people to know I'm out here, and, and then some in the middle of the road. They'll let you play their stuff, but they claim the copyright and they'll take the ad revenue, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. Like I said, it's their stuff. But the fact that they let you play their stuff, that's great. That's awesome. That's cool. That's, but yeah, the Star Wars stuff, no. If I played so much as 2 seconds of that music, yeah, they'd shut me down in a heartbeat. So it's too bad. It sucks. I mean, somebody like the Beatles, that's another thing, You can't play their music, you can't show their videos, you can't do anything. They will shut your ass down. It's like, why? They have so much, I mean, just from a historical purposes, I mean, the influence they've had in music, why wouldn't you want to show people? Why wouldn't you want to tell people about the Beatles, It's because the record companies, yeah, are they're just greedy sons of, they're idiots. That's the kindest word I can say for them. They're friggin' morons. So, whatever. If they don't want their shit played, then all right, whatever. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It sucks. Yeah, it's crazy. No, it's, it's no big deal. You don't know until you ask, right? So, yeah. And like I said, I didn't know. I just learned the hard way because I had no idea. I'm just a newbie on YouTube, and I didn't know anything about that stuff. I mean, it's been going on for years, I guess, the struggle, but I didn't know anything about it. And so I had to educate myself on it because I'm like, what's going on here? Why am I getting these emails? Why are they telling me that I have these strikes and they're going to take me down and all this shit? Like, what is this? What is going on? And so I had to do some research, and then I found out, oh my God, what is going, it was the shit that's been going on in the industry. Yeah, it's really sad. It's, it's a tough gig, man. I don't know. Like I said earlier, it's the world we live in. Everything has just gone to shit. And it's only going to get worse. So, it's to the point where, if I go to the gas station, I'm wondering how are they going to fuck up my day today? because the world is just, it changes everything, that is going on. It's just, it's just insane. The whole COVID thing, same thing, people started hoarding toilet paper and everything. It's like, what is going on? It's just the world we live in, It's messed up. It's just really messed up. Yeah, I also, I wish we, I wish it was back. And that's what everybody always says, right? I wish it was like the old days, Everybody always says that. No matter what generation it is, it's like, oh, I wish it was back in the olden days. And, I mean, holy crap, Sonia, we're what, 50? We're in our 50s, for God's sake, I thought we were going to live forever. I thought that's what you told me. I still feel like I'm 17, 18. It's just now I'm a pissed off 18-year-old. Oh, shit. What? No ability to have what? A conversation? Well, unless it's offline. I can't even have like a conversation. Yeah, you missed out on, that not last week and the weekend before when I did the coffee shop podcast and I let you guys talk me into opening up the after party or the the hangout session. I opened it up to the public. I let you guys talk me into it. I shouldn't even throw you guys under the bus. It was my fault for allowing it. And it got out of control, out of hand, out of control. And then there were people in there who I don't even know, who are not members of the coffee shop group. And some jackass set up a camera in his bedroom, and then him and his girlfriend started going at it in bed. And then they reached over and flipped the camera on. Shit. It just went off. And he flipped the camera on. And they were in the middle of doing it on the bed for the whole group to see. And I'm like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And, everybody got a huge kick out of it. Everybody loved it except for me. Because I knew what was coming. I just knew Facebook was going to issue a strike against me. They were going to, they were going to suspend me. They're going to do something, because these two were, naked, just going at it in bed for everybody to see. And I'm just like, God, dang it. So, yeah. Live and learn. People are going to be people. So, anyhow. What you going to do? Hey, JR. Oh, Facebook. Let me jump over here because I'm not able to see who people are, for gosh sakes. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, and Sonia, you're on my personal profile file. Hold on. Give me a second here. For some reason, the internet's just really dog slow. Where's my chat window? I don't know. I think it disappeared on me. But anyway, D Bell 8533. How the heck are you? How's Twitchland? You're not a day over 21. Amen. I right there with you. How come I can't pull up your comments on the screen? Hold on a second here. I love your avatar. That's why it's like, God, why can't I pull that up? There we go. You're not a day over 21. I feel ya. I don't feel a day over 21. I can tell you that. I still feel like I'm, like I said, like I'm 18, 19 years old. And oh my God, I'm down to 150 pounds. I mean, I haven't been this sexy since junior high when all the girls were after me. Oh my gosh. You guys remember that, right? What? I don't agree. Oh, you mean you don't agree with what's going on, right? I don't like it. I don't either, Sonia. I don't either. But yeah, I wish we were, living in different times. Yeah. Adult talk alert. Got to close my ears. Yep. Earmuffs. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. And Sonia, you threw me for a loop there because you were you're jumping from one profile to the other. It's pretty cool. You always keep me on my toes. Whether you're in the coffee shop group or you're on my business profile or like today you're in my personal profile and but yeah, I don't like it either. Hey man, I was there. Where, in the 80s? I was there too at one time. If that's what you meant. You saw with your own eyes how... What? LL Cool John. Yeah. I was a piece of work. That's all I can say. So, even when Teresa and I got married, she was like, yeah, I know what kind of guy you were back in high school. So, because she would hang out with me, right? I mean, you guys all met Teresa and stuff. All you IGHers met Teresa. She'd always be with me for whether it was class reunions or the hangouts at Drax or whatever. And she learned real quick what kind of male whore I was back in those days. It was like, oh my God, did you date like every girl in school? And I'm like, well, not every girl. I'm sure there was a couple I didn't go out with, but, I was busy, man. I was taking care of business. What? When the ladies were after you. Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I mean. I do. I know what you're saying. How come the YouTube... I don't know why the YouTube comments are not coming through. Let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testicles. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, I don't know. It's broken. Story of my life. Brokenness. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. That's okay. I'll live. For now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta have more coffee. Oh my God. I'm almost out already. Oh. Awesomeness. All right. Well, I think that's going to about do it for me tonight. I got to fix all this stuff. I got to do my updates. I got to finish up my paperwork so I can get that stuff mailed off in the morning. And then we've got the Coffee Shop podcast. So 10 a.m. Central. So if you guys are going to be around, I'll make sure I put it live on all the platforms again. But if you are a coffee freak like me, consider becoming a member of the coffee shop group on Facebook. If you go to my business page, my main profile, there are 2 groups in there. One's for business development. The other one is for the coffee shop group. So if you're a coffee freak, consider becoming a member. I think we got over 50 people in there now. It's crazy. It's insane. That's why I let you guys talk me into opening it up to the public last week, but that's not going to happen again. But yeah, consider joining the group, become a member, and we'll do the coffee shop podcast at 10 a.m. Central. And then afterwards, if you guys didn't already know this, we do the after party. So we do the coffee shop hangout session, which is a Zoom video chat where I can see you, you can see me. We hang out just as if we were at an actual coffee shop. It's just virtual. And we hang out, we talk about whatever, life, whatever. We talk about coffee, we show off our mugs, we hang out. It's a good time. So consider hanging out with us. And if not, that's fine. Maybe I might do a late night stream Saturday night. It's unlikely, but I might. Got to test all this crap again anyway. Otherwise, then I just will look forward to seeing you guys next Friday, 8 p.m. Central, for the next hangout session. God, I can't believe it's already going to 11 o'clock. Holy crap. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks to all of you who have become members and supporters on my page right here. So, buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa. If you want to help out, that's where you go. Whether it's business related, cancer related, or if you just want to buy me a coffee. It's all in one place. It's kind of like a Patreon and GoFundMe, everything like that, all wrapped up into one. So if you want to help out, that's where you do it. And I hope all's going well with you guys and everything is cool with you and your families. You're staying safe, you're staying warm, especially if you're here in Minnesota. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning for the Coffee Shop podcast. Otherwise, if not, that's cool. I will just look forward to seeing you again next week then. So thanks again. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again real soon. See ya.